So, welcome everybody to this series which is called Kriya for Elevation. So it's a really lovely series which lifts up your body, your mind, your spirit. You can do it morning or evening, doesn't matter. We do every exercise for 1.5 minutes, nothing too difficult. It's just beautiful. So let's start. First, interlock your hands and pull them really apart. Pull, pull, pull. Open your chest. And as you keep breathing, raise your arms overhead. Look up, turn your palms facing up, stretch your armpits, stretch your spine. Inhale deeply, hold the breath, and turn as far as you can to one side. Exhale here. Come back to the middle. Inhale again, hold the breath and turn as far as you can to the other side. Exhale here, come back to the middle and gently, slowly and kindly lower your hands. And you have already done the first reset to your stress system. Put your hands in front of your heart. Gently let your thumbs touch your sternum. Close your eyes. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. And inhale again. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. And slowly put your hands on your knees. And we start immediately with the first exercise. Officially, it's called Ego Eradicator. I like to call it Ego Equalizer. So what you do is you put your fingertips at the top of your sort of palms, and you stretch your thumbs out. And all you have to do is you stretch your arms out at a 60-degree angle. You really stretch your elbows and do the breath of fire. Breath of fire is just exhaling. The inhale comes on its own, and with every exhale you pull in your navel point. So just start. You can do the breath of fire slowly or fast, whatever. I won't do it so you're not disturbed by my rhythm. Just strong breath of fire. And you can imagine a golden arc spanning between your two thumbs over your head. Focus on the exhale. Inhale comes automatically. Relax your face, your jaw, and stretch your arms. Really stretch your arms. Let your shoulders sink. Stretch your thumbs. So there's a lot of energy in your arms, fingers, hands. You've done 1 minute. You've got 30 seconds to go, and I will join with the breath of fire for the last 15 seconds. Inhale, stretch your fingers and let your thumbs touch over your head without looking. Hold the breath. Hold and stretch. Stretch your armpits. And exhale and touch the ground next to you. And relax for a few breaths. Take a few breaths. And then we go to the next exercise. It's spinal flex. I sit sideways, so you can see. You sit cross-legged is the best, but you can also sit with your legs stretched out if it's too hard. You put your hands on your knees, and as you inhale, you open your chest, you pull your shoulders back, you flex your spine forwards, and you exhale out. Inhale, open, exhale, and do that with a steady rhythm, strong breath. Spinal flex, really beautiful. Flex as much of your spine as you can, from the top to the back. There's sometimes this tendency to swing just forward and back. The idea is really to curve your spine. Take your shoulders with you as you go forwards, take your shoulders back. As you go back, take your shoulders forward. And you can do it slow or fast as well. I'm rather slow today here, but find your rhythm. Inhale as you go forward, exhale as you go back. It's really a heart opener. See that your shoulders are down and that your face is relaxed. That is important. Inhale, hold the breath, pull the root lock, contract your pelvis floor muscles, pull in the navel point, which is 2 fingers under your navel. Exhale. If you want, you can stretch out your legs for a second, shake your knees if that's what you need. We do one more exercise, sitting cross-legged, which, as you can see, even for me, after 30 years of yoga, still is not easy. So I have a lot of props. Kundalini is not so much about, stretching your body to the maximum or whatever, doing things that feel uncomfortable in a way that you feel like, oh, it's hurting my leg or so. You can be uncomfortable sometimes by doing things for 11 minutes or so, but not physical in that way. Next exercise, you put your hands on your shoulders, thumbs on the back, 4 fingers at the front. See that your arms are parallel to the floor. You inhale to the right, left, exhale to the right. That's all you have to do. Beautiful spinal twist. Check that your face is relaxed, because with a relaxed face, you tell your system, at this very moment, everything is okay. Inhale to the left, exhale to the right. Strong and powerful breath. You could even do it slower than me. Find your very own rhythm. It's very rarely that the teacher gives the rhythm. Sometimes if you're practicing in a big group, it's beautiful to find the same rhythm. But as you're all in front of your screen, feel free to really find what's good to you. Inhale, come to the middle, hold the breath, contract the pelvis floor muscles, pull in the navel point, squeeze. Okay. The next exercise, come sitting with your legs stretched out. And if your knees are up, you can fold your mat or you can sit on something. So that's good. Now, the idea is that you put your index finger and your middle finger and put them between big toe and second toe. And you press with your thumb on your big toenail. Now, if that's not possible for you, and it's not possible for many people, you just put your hands wherever you can. And all you have to do is here, you inhale up and exhale down. And it's important that you keep your spine straight. It's not about, letting your head sink that much. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And maybe after a while, you get a bit deeper. Long, deep breathing. Inhale up and exhale down. And if you can press your big toenails, you can apply quite an amount of pressure. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale, come up, hold the breath. And exhale, come down, but let loose. Hold the breath on the exhale. And then slowly come up, sitting. Now the next exercise, similar to this one, you stretch out your left leg, your right leg comes into your left thigh. Now I again put something under this leg because it feels more comfortable, and comfortable it should be here. And now it's the same thing, index finger, middle finger between your toe. But here you keep your spine straight, you go as far down as you can, and you do breath of fire for 1 minute. Now I let you find your own rhythm for breath of fire. I come back in the last 10 seconds again. Really stretch your spine. Don't let your head hang. This is a really beautiful stretch for the sciatic nerve. Last 10 seconds. Inhale. And exhale, stretch and release. And slowly come up, sitting, and change sides. So, right leg stretches out, left leg, and right hand between your toes. So if you can't reach, just go as far down as you can. And it's breath of fire again. Find your own rhythm for breath of fire now. I come back in the last 10 seconds again. Don't let your head hang. Stretch your spine, stretch forward, stretch long. It's not the most important to stretch down, but stretch long. Last 10 seconds. Inhale. Exhale. Okay. Beautiful. Next exercise, you sit. I move back a bit so you see my legs. You sit with your legs as wide apart as you can. That can be this, it can be that, whatever you can reach at this stage. Now, the idea, and I tell you what the book says, and then I give you alternatives, is again that you reach your toes, press the thumb on your toenails. And you inhale up and you exhale to the left, inhale up, exhale to the right. Now, if that's not available to you, what you can do is you put your hands on your chins, inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, and exhale down. So find your stretch, and we do this very sort of long, deep breathing. It should be comfortable for the lower back. All these moving exercises can be viewed as little meditations as well. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, hold the breath, pull the logs. Exhale, and you can sort of shake your legs a bit, but we stay in the same posture. All we do now is just stretch to the middle. So again, either reaching your toes or from your knees, whatever feels good for you. Inhale up, exhale down. Now don't let your head hang, but don't put your head back in the neck. Really straight, extended spine. And inhale and exhale. Relax your jaw, relax your eyes. It's really, really important to relax your face. It really works that way. I mean, you probably all know that, if you do a little smile on your face, just raise the corners of your mouth, It's very difficult to have bad thoughts. Inhale up, exhale down. Straight spine. Inhale up, hold the breath, pull the navel point and the pelvis floor muscles. And it's everything pull. Relax your shoulders. And exhale. Okay, we've got a few exercises left, but it's an easy one, everything here. So you come lying on your stomach. And now the book says cobra, and cobra is your hands up like this. But if that's too hard, you go into swings, which is you lie on your elbows. It's important that you press your feet into the ground, your pelvis in the ground, because that relaxes your back. And you do breath of fire for 1.5 minutes. I do the first 10 seconds with you. And try to take your shoulders away from your ears. It's a bit hard here. Press your feet into the ground so the knees lift up. It's powerful, but it's very good for your system. Breath of fire is a cleansing breath. And here at the same time, you're opening your heart. And it's a very good hormonal balancing exercise, this cobra with breath of fire. Even if it's hard, keep up. It's the last 25 seconds. Stay with it. Stay with it, beautiful people. Inhale. Hold the breath. Pull the pelvis floor muscles. And exhale. Now, if you like, you can briefly come into child's pose or do your stretch, whatever feels your system needs. And come back sitting. Sitting with a straight spine, and you can sit in rock pose or with your legs stretched out. Doesn't matter here. So, very easy. Shoulder shrugs. Up and down. And really let your shoulders fall down. I always sort of like to think it's good against the chalk that's in my shoulders. It sort of smashes it. And I have, believe it or not, I had terrible, terrible burning pain in the shoulder for years. And no doctor could really find anything. And yoga has cured me. Lots of shoulder exercises. So, I mean, you know your shoulders. If it's, you know, for every exercise, if you can't do it, you can't do it. But if it's, I say, the matter of just plain pain, then just try. Give it a try, see what you can do. Getting warm now. That's interesting how you, by just moving your shoulders, you can get warm. Inhale up, exhale down. And inhale, pull the shoulders, pull the root lock. And exhale, exhale, exhale. Last but one, very nice, very simple. You sit with your spine straight and you put your right ear on your right shoulders. And as you inhale, you circle your head back. And as you exhale, forward. Now this is one exercise where you have to be really, really careful. But especially on the sides, try to give your head a little bit of a stretch. Keep your shoulders down. And this is, I think, the only exercise I can think of which you always, always do slowly. Slowly and peacefully. Inhale to the back. Exhale to the front. And change directions. But stay with inhale back and exhale front. Ach, ich liebe diese Serie. Man hat was getan, war nicht wahnsinnig anstrengend. Es ist einfach wunderbar. Und atmet ein, kommt zur Mitte. Oh, und aus. Okay, letzte Übung. Ihr kommt in den Fersensitz und ich sag's noch. Come sitting on you go into a rock seat, and I can tell you, you sit like that. I sit with something between my thighs and my feet because I can't sit like that, but you find your way. And what we're doing now, you interlace your hands and you stretch out your index fingers. You stretch out your arms overhead. You really, really stretch them. Wait a second. With stretching, you can stay in this position for long enough. And you stretch your arms out overhead and we're chanting a mantra, Sat Nam, which is truth is my identity. My identity is truth. As you inhale, you chant Sat. And as you exhale, Nam. I go with you, and we do that for 2 beautiful minutes. It's a lovely, lovely meditation. Gently close your eyes, stretch your arms, and we start. Inhale deeply. Exhale. And Sat Nam, 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 Sat Nam Sat, 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 Nam. Inhale, stretch, 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 hold the breath. Exhale and just sit for a few breaths. Notice, take notice the flow of energy in your body, in your system. It's just beautiful. Now, if you want, you can lie back for a Shavasana. Otherwise, come sitting in easy pose. Take a few breaths. Put your hands in front of your heart. Keep your eyes gently closed. We finish with Sat Nam. Truth is my identity is truth. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. And inhale. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. If you like it, leave a comment or recommend my videos to anyone you feel like might benefit from it. Sat Nam.